without further ado, I'd like to hand over to my first colleague, Sam. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I'm Samantha Kite. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Thank you. So I'm going to be introducing you all to the Fraud Intelligence Service today. I'm currently the Security Operations Director at GSMA and have been also the Product Manager for this service. Next slide, please. So the Fraud Intelligence Service features is what I'm going to go through. We want to help you with reducing your telecoms fraud. It's the new secure web-based platform for GSMA operators. How this started was originally we were contributing and sharing high-risk numbers via an Excel spreadsheet. So in an attempt to start automating things, we've now gone online. This service is free of charge for GSMA operator members, but I'll also be showing you the full service in which you're able to investigate your roaming partner data as well, mobile data, and reduce your fraudulent activity. We've also extended our partnership with RoamsysNext, who've run RayX with us for the last 10 years. They've got in-depth knowledge of mobile roaming and software development expertise, and so they were our first choice in developing this with them. Next slide, please. So now I'm going to get on to the demo and actually show you what this service is. Here we are. Hopefully you can all see this. So I'm going to log in. So the first page when you log into the Fraud Intelligence Service is your dashboard. It helps you to analyze fraud data with filters and visualization tools. The first is your high-risk numbers world map. All of this is customizable. You can have your status to include active, excluded, obsolete, just depending on what you're interested in and what you're reporting in. You can have it darken certain countries depending on how much fraud there is in that area. We've also got another one which covers your high-risk number incidents, again, exportable or via PDF if that's what you'd like to do. So you can see here the numbers that are used in IR21 and not used in IR21, and then a world map of all your IP address as well. So that's, again, all customizable. And you can, depending on where your organization likes to focus their I guess, attention and reporting, all of that can be changed to suit you. So the next tab is the high risk numbers tab. Over here, you can see a lot of this is similar to what was in the PDF, but now it's all online. Within this particular, within the full service, you're also able to see any issues. You can add comments, labels. It's much easier to add numbers. I'll show you here. So you can just add your number easily. You can add a fraud label. You can add multiple fraud labels, add the status, and then save that number. So you can add, again, multiple numbers here, or to make it even easier, if you'd like to add in bulk, you can download the template from the top right-hand corner, put all your numbers in there, and then import them. And they'll all show up in here. Another thing that we've made a lot easier is once you click in, there's a details page. You can see any details around the number. If you've seen this number in fraudulent activity, you can add a citing. And a green box will pop up. Also, when you're investigating fraud, you can have a look and see, look, this, so there's some checks that have been done. This number particularly has not been used in IR21. However, you can set up your own priority ranges and it'll show up whether it overlaps with that priority range. If there is a number that you're looking at or a range that you're looking at, it does highlight these to you. And then you can add your own fraud labels. I will go into that in a bit more detail, and your own private labels, as well as comments, which can either be shared with the whole community or just within your organisation. So currently I've got 6 unread, but when you first log in, you should have probably over 30,000. We're hoping to add another 20,000 in the next week or so. So we hope these numbers to be going up quite quickly. All right, so the next tab is the mobile number ranges. So the next 3 tabs really cover your partner network data. Again, it's a similar format, but has data around your mobile number ranges. So your start range, your end range, terminating range. Again, it's any issues that are flagged. So you go into your details page again. So over here, it's showing you that the country code's not as expected, so you need to investigate that. There's a high risk number match, and then the contact details as well. Also, when there's suspicious traffic from a particular number, the history of the number range can easily be looked up. Again, the data conflicts in the issues tab shows you, and the fraud labels indicate any correlation with high risk numbers as well. So the next couple of tabs are the MCC and the MNC codes. Here you can check your IMSI codes, MGT ranges, EPC realms, APNs across all your IR21 subsections. Don't have time to go into too much detail, but the operator IP ranges as well. We've enriched this with IP data co, geolocation and ASN data. Again, the issues column displays any data conflicts for you to further investigate. There's a help desk, which quite easy to use. Again, actually, if I go back to the high risk numbers, if you do see a number and that you think is not correct and shouldn't be on this list, it's really easy to report that specific number, whether it's out of date, the information is wrong, it should be removed, and we deal with that immediately. Okay. And then again, settings and administration, a lot of that is around customization, as I mentioned. So you've got your priority range check, duplication checks. You can add your own private labels. So if there's a framework that you're using within your organization, you can customize it. You can set reporting distributions. RoamsysNext also have done their research, and they've got their sharing group definitions all in here for you ready to use. And again, just customizable for you to make it how you want to, really, to best investigate that fraud. So I think that's it from me. If we go back to the slides, please. So I have mentioned that there is a free high risk numbers only version available. So I'd really like to encourage you all to sign up to that. I'll be putting the link in the chat at the end of this session. For the full subscription, you can see it's also, you can use API. It's available in the full service. And then if you want to join, again, just go to GSMAservices.com and yeah, all the information is there. Thank you for having me.